YouTube. It's me, Melissa, and I'm back here at Quilting by Heart. And first of all, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers that have hung with me through this little lapse in presence here. If you're still here and you even click on this video, I want to say thank you. I know that I have been just, all of a sudden I was absent from YouTube for about a month. I have not even looked at comments. I haven't done anything YouTube-wise. I haven't even watched a whole lot of YouTube myself for the last month or so. I just took a step back. I just haven't been doing good physically. I had talked about some of that in my last video, and I'm still working my way out. I am feeling a lot better. All I can think is I had a really bad rheumatoid arthritis flare, and it was followed by some anxiety. I've battled with anxiety a lot. I've had anxiety at times since I was a small child, and sometimes it just seems like it overtakes me sometimes, if you know what I mean. I've just been kind of under the weather for a while. But I am so thankful to the good Lord for his touch and his help. And I'm thankful to be back on YouTube talking to y'all today. And I believe this is maybe the first or second time that I've even sat down at my sewing machine end since I was on here last. Yeah, my whole sewing room was in a terrible mess, and I've been feeling better. So I got in here yesterday and I straightened my sewing space out in preparation for getting back to my sewing machine. I don't know, do y'all do that? Does anybody besides me do that? Sometimes I will just be so into sewing, I can't hardly sleep at night for all my ideas and the things I want to sew next, and what I want to do, and what I want to get, and what I want to purchase, and this, that, and the other. But so yeah, it just hasn't been that way for me the past month or so. I just haven't felt very interested in sewing. So, and I know that I'm quilting by heart. So what I thought about was, I thought about this over this little absence. I thought about maybe starting a post. I know that my channel is primarily for quilters, and it's enjoyed by quilters, you know, and that's what I've called myself, is Quilting by Heart. But I just thought I might pop on at times and share some other things that's going on in my life besides just the quilting, because sometimes it's hard for me to get out strictly quilting content when I am so busy sometimes. So I still have children that live at home. I've got my mom that I try to help out sometimes. She's in her 80s now, and she's going in for total knee replacement, so she'll be here at my house in recovery and get things ready for having her. And my brother that lives with her, he had a stroke, and it really affected he's really disabled now. And so yeah, they'll be staying with me while she recovers. So I'm trying to get all of that sorted out. We got to do some switcheroos on some bedrooms and stuff like that. I'm doing a lot of stuff, been doing a lot of stuff here at home. Needing to do some stuff at my church. We need to paint our fellowship hall. My list is always endless, seemingly endless. So, but I'm here today, and I'm thankful that you're here. And I just wanted to hop on and tell y'all that I am still alive, and I'm still kicking. I'm not doing much quilting or sewing right now, but I do want to get back to it. So yeah, what are y'all working on? What are y'all sewing? What are you quilting right now? I will say that I received the last two. If you do the sew sampler boxes, I received the last two sew sampler boxes, and the very last one, this past month sew sampler, it just did not, this did not tickle my fancy at all. Has anybody else noticed that? Seems like they're not putting as many notions in sew sampler anymore. And I know that the prices have gone up on everything, and they're feeling the strain of that too. But I'm questioning in my mind, for I think it's $36 or more every month that I pay for a sew sampler. I'm wondering if it's time to pull the plug on the sew sampler and just start buying notions and things and fabrics that I really, really want and that I will use. I had spoke about Southern Fabric. I don't know if I spoke on here about southernfabric.com. They are an awesome site for fabric, and I could buy lots of fabrics from them, from the clearance and the sale bins. They have jelly rolls, you know, fat quarters on sale all the time. They've got something neat in their sales section. So I'm thinking about maybe nixing my Sew Sampler subscription. It was a Tula Pink collection. I'm nothing against Tula Pink, nothing against that type of fabric. That's just not me. I like traditional fabrics. I like more of like Civil War reproduction prints. There's a lady called Joe's Country Junction. If you go to her, she has a YouTube channel. I love her style. I love her style. Yeah, so I just like traditional. I'm a very traditional girl, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. But I just thought I would come on here today and say hi and just let y'all know that I'm okay. Let's see some of the highlights since I've been on here. My Labrador Retriever, Molly, she gave birth to 7 lab puppies. And I can insert a photo of some of them here. We have found good homes for all of them except one, which we kept. It was something because I told my husband, Jax is the father of the puppies. We have 2 chocolate labs. Molly is an American lab and Jax is a English lab. And so I told my husband, I said, wouldn't it be something if Molly could have a golden lab, a yellow lab, because Jax's mother was actually a yellow lab. So, and sure enough, right up in all those little chocolate scoops, there was one vanilla. And we just had to keep her. We call her Winnie, and we kept Winnie. She's here with us, and she's not leaving. So, yeah. So that happened since I was on here last. We did celebrate our 31st wedding anniversary, and we went on a camping trip with some family, and it rained all week long, but we did have a good time in spite of the rain. We had a good time celebrating our 31st wedding anniversary. That's almost scary to even think about, because I remember when I was that little bright-eyed, I got married at 17. Now, before you shut me off, there are differences in 17-year-olds, and I was a pretty precocious 17-year-old. They used to call me grandma at school because I was kind of born a little mature. And so, yeah, I thought by the time I was 17, I was ready to, you know, become that wife and homemaker. And boy, did I have a lot to learn at the tender age of 17. But we got married. And it's been 31 years and still going strong. We still love one another. And we're still good friends. So that's saying a lot in today's world. But yeah, Randy and I, we celebrated 31 years of marriage with a camping trip and got to do some swimming. We went and stayed at a place called Miller's Ferry Campground here in Alabama and counted the alligators. We were surrounded by alligators. I think one night the guy said there was like, a guy that was with us said there was like 11 alligators he counted. Now, that's Landon. So I didn't count 11 for myself, but he said there was 11 out there. But anyways, we were surrounded by some alligators. And I did get to see one pretty close. So, yeah, so that happened. And we've just been busy. Just doing around. But now it's time to get down to business. I've had a lot of housework that I've been doing. And we're in our monsoon season. Alabama has a monsoon season here lately. It's just like every summer we hit a streak where it does nothing but rain for a solid month, just about it. It rains every day, just about it. So we're going through that right now. And not a lot that we can do outside when it's like this, but I've been trying to get some house cleaning done and just making some plans, and I might be sharing some more with you on some news coming up. So yeah, things might be changing a little bit around here. But anyways, so I just thought I'd come on here and share a while with y'all and tell you hey. And I hope that y'all, like I said, are doing well. And until next time, I think my next project, I think I'm going to be working on some quilted canning mats for pressure canning and water bath canning. I think I'm going to make some quilted canning mats. I had talked about that before. So I think we might be doing some of that coming up, and maybe some drying mats. I also like to make drying mats out of terry cloth towels with a quilted top, and those are really nice to have in your kitchen, and they work a lot better than the ones. I like to make mine because they just work so much better than the ones that you get from the store that are not absorbent. And you can just chunk these in the washer and dryer and they come out great. And so I might be sharing that with y'all coming up. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, if you're not subscribed and you haven't left me, I would love it if you would subscribe and leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Even a thumbs down, because I was gone so long without talking to y'all. But yeah, maybe I can keep in touch a little bit better coming up. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling some better, and I'm so thankful for it, because I have been down for a while. I have just been kind of just not myself for a while, but I'm doing a lot better, and I give God all the thanks for that. I got prayer at church here a while back, and they anointed me and prayed for me, and I really give God the praise, because I was very, very sick in my body, feeling like I would get up in the mornings. I was having balance issues. I was having so much body aches and pains. I was really getting in a shape, and it was beginning to worry me a lot. But I am doing so much better, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to pop off of here, and I think we're going to have hot dogs for supper tonight. My family's probably going to be aggravated with me because I have not been cooking this week. We've been doing pizza and hot dogs and things like that. And I'm getting ready for some real food. You know how when you have fast food or easy food for a while and you just get to craving a good home-cooked meal. So tomorrow is July the 4th. We don't have anything big planned for the 4th, but I might cook us up something good to eat. So, yeah, I might even pop on here and talk to y'all a little while and might show y'all what we do for the 4th, if we get to do anything, that is. So, yeah. Okay, but I'm going to get off of here, and until next time, till I'm talking to you again, this has been Melissa here at Quilting by Heart saying, y'all have a great day. Bye.